Oh,
That's
We're doing a poll, a Twitter poll.
We're doing a poll, bro.
What up, Elon? Are you giving you some ideas,
Bro, we can start betting on the polls. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got like sports bets.
How long will he last?
How long will he last? Which one you think they gonna do? Will he cry? Will he call out for his mom? What type of shit?
New season,
Well, yeah.
Black Mirror.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, all right. So now we got through all that. Now I
Fuck
think
that
it's
dude.
more fitting to introduce our guest. We
go.
got a legendary artist. He's on a tape with another super legendary artist. This is what's raised up his legend status. Alvi in the cut. One of the most talented artists in the valley.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, man.
It's a little tune he wrote for us.
Like a piece of cake.
Oh,
I've been chasing money since the age of
he's got the voice of an angel.
Reminiscing days I
He's
used
got
to
the
skate
voice
the
of an
plane.
angel.
That was all a blur, I'm just gon' paper chase.
This guy is special.
Paper chase. Pennies and pills, I'm taking you out and I'm showing you better day, baby, you know it too. 50s and hundreds, we go, we know who out of Malibu. Out of Malibu, I can't get rid of you. I'm still feeling you.
Peanut butter and jelly, man. I'm telling you.
I know the seasons change, do the feelings too. PCH trash, shorty tell me.
Wait, we back with it.
Waves crashing on the shore. Baby, you willing to waste all my time. Stupid for ignoring all of the signs. Look at the night sky, watching it fall past 12.
What's good, Alvi? How you feeling, big dog?
Alvi.
First time on the podcast.
Yep.
This is a moment. How you feeling, bro? You excited to be on or what?
Good, man. This is my first interview / podcast. I mean, whatever.
Damn
you
right.
wanna call it.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So
Y'all
first
got
time.
y'all can ask him the questions about the tape. I don't want to ask him questions
It
about
feels
the.
good to have a brown brother on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Melvin who?
Brown represent.
We had Melvin for like a little bit. We had Melvin for a little bit.
So we recently put out a project together.
Let's
Our
go.
first of many.
What is it called?
The project is doing great. Love Me Later.
Love
Go
me.
stream that.
Yeah,
When?
yeah. Out in stores now. The streets are eating it up. I can't lie to you. A lot of good feedback. And Alvi is a champ.
Yeah.
How you feel about the reception we've gotten off the tape so far?
Honestly, it's a lot more than I've gotten on my other drops. And everyone loves it. Like they got different songs, they got different vibes. They're like, it's just such a good mix of what you were saying, pop and rap.
I didn't say pop. You said pop.
No, I said pop, but
And you ended up being right.
Told you, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, this
Someone
motherfucker might have been right because we had an argument. I was like, nah, bro, we got to put it as hip hop and then Airbnb. But yeah, I'm like, hell not pop. What we Justin Bieber or some bullshit? Like, what you mean? And then someone was like, man, I love the project. It was like the perfect mix of like rap and then pop too, man. Super unique. It was dope. I was like, yeah, that's a little pop bag, you know what I'm saying? On some pop shit. But yeah, you've been getting good feedback.
Yeah, a lot of responses. So it's been good. I'm excited.
Man, yo, so you got brown parents. Like,
Yeah.
do they know that you're
would
making
assume.
music?
They do. It's been a journey, and they're still not the biggest fans of it. But I think once I
thought the tape was trash?
they actually liked it. Honestly,
Oh, deadass, they heard it? Oh,
They liked
wow.
it. I put it on the TV, and they was just listening. But they're
like, yo, this shit cool, son. But that other dude is nice, bro. Golly. Who's your boy, bro?
nah, they was. I think they'll be more open to it once I start making like a name for myself. Once I start getting out there more. But right now they're just they want what's best for me. Honestly,
I can't believe they listened to the tape. Now I feel uncomfortable. I just started thinking about like parts of the tape. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
nah,
Quick
Do
question.
they understand everything?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, got it. I'm like,
Oh, they
loose
don't
with the
understand
bitch and
it.
the bitch and
Oh,
the
that's
rest, and I'm like, you
Yeah.
niggas is bums on my niggas. Like, oh.
Yeah.
I will
All right,
not be
so-
coming over for dinner.
The album is called Love Me Later.
yeah.
Why Love Me Later?
Why not love you now?
I'm a lover boy, and I think
That's right.
I'm a lover boy. And
I'll be certified.
Travis certified lover boy
Yeah,
2.0. But I don't know. It was we were just trying to think of names. We were both in the studio. We were listening to the tracks, and Love Me Later just kind of fit. I mean, we had that mix of kind of like the
Some other bullshit names that definitely flew up.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Nigga said Avalanche. I don't know where. Actually, it was me though. I be liking like random ass shit.
You got like a beach vibe to it, call it the Avalanche?
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Alvi was just quiet. He was like, yeah. Let's keep thinking.
Let's sleep on this one.
Dude, we'll think about it. Man.
We'll go back to that one.
That's
Give a
hilarious.
little tap on the shoulder.
Maybe do that for your project. Yeah. Seem more like your shit type
That's
of shit.
hilarious. So that was just like the vibe, but the theme of it, like, because I feel like a theme or an reoccurring theme in the project is like you talking to somebody else, like, or a woman kind of scenario, you know?
Yeah, no. So, most of the tracks on there were kind of catered towards like that love story type. The
bitches.
That's
what you want to say.
You broke my heart, like type with the Malibu with some lyrics right there, and then Sunny Days where we kind of appreciating the girl. And then we switched it up with Bad Guy and Message. So it was Love Me Later is kind of just like a perfect fit. And it's on my first project. I know Travis is a couple out, but since it was my first project, I felt like it was just it was a good starting point with the name and everything, and like the track list and how many songs we had and everything. It was just a perfect build, honestly.
It's honestly perfect. Love Me Later. Because your parents, you said that they ain't gonna support you until you start making a bigger name for yourself. So they gonna start loving you later.
Yeah.
So your parents never loved you.
Go
ahead.
All right, what is your favorite song on the album?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Honestly, making the project, it was Malibu starting off, but after all the feedback, after listening to it after it came out, it might be Sunny Days, honestly.
Yo, you are so.
Wait, what? No, what?
This guy.
What do you
Bro,
think?
you don't even like your you. That's like
Swear.
your least, I thought
Nah,
that was your
swear.
least. See, it was his least favorite.
Yeah.
And then when the streets start hitting you, like, yo, this one is hot.
Yeah.
You start listening
100%.
back, like, yeah, I went off on that. This nigga was like, you like my little falsetto on that one? I did that. Yeah, I hit it. I'm like, yeah, bro. I told you that fucking verse was fire.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Honestly,
What's your least favorite?
least? Ooh,
It was Sunny Days.
Don't answer.
it was Sunny Days. Honestly, I don't think there is a least. I listened to them all equally.
Hidden, I can't lie.
Bro, okay. What were y'all headspace when you guys made Animals?
Yo.
What were you guys thinking when you made Animals?
was at
I'm
the
curious.
rodeo with.
Yeah. Put on some Lil Nas X. Old Town Road.
Man, it's all the production was actually pretty much all chosen by Alvi. So that's actually Alvi's mind fucking gravitating to these unique ass beats, then laying some shit down. So honestly, if I had to say like the direction of the project, it was definitely Alvi as far as picking all the production and finding shit he liked. That one was not supposed to go on the tape. It wasn't originally. It was
I love that you guys put it on.
It was some
I love that
offshoot.
you guys put it
Yeah,
on.
it was fun experiment with that one. Then by the time it was done, it was like, nah, we got to put this on the tape. And we liked the number 2. 7 was cool.
Yeah,
and I liked putting it last because again, it's not really an album. It's a tape. It's a project. If it was album, the whole package is different. I know everything's interchangeable now, but for it being an EP, I felt like it was perfect to put that at the end, like it dead ass experimental project EP, and just having it at the end is almost like a to be continued. Not that we're gonna have more shit, just that vibe, but it's like, man, these niggas could really cook up some different shit. I wonder what's next. I feel like I wanted to leave them with that type of feeling.
All right, what was the hardest song for y'all to do?
Yeah,
like
which one
what
you have
took
to
the
keep?
longest, or motherfuckers was fucking up their verses?
I think that might have been Bad Guy.
Bad Guy?
Yeah, you was taking a minute to finish up that verse.
Oh shit!
But it was like you was just busy, so it was just like
He was like, it
What?
was you, dog.
No. You talking about? No, because I left it. You're talking about because I left it empty for a period for a while.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Remember, I didn't feel I had to listen.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Well,
It was-
fuck that. Nah, because I freestyle that shit
The
pretty
most
quick.
of it,
Yeah. But nah, the one that took me longer, maybe my verse on Malibu, which is also my least favorite verse. But as far as an overall song that took us a long time,
Or like the hardest for y'all to like just do? Like it was just challenges, or just like a little bit of.
I think Sunny Days might have taken us the longest just because we added in so many parts. But no, I think it was a process of just we hadn't gone back to it for a while. I don't know if anyone that some of the mixes definitely killed me, like took a minute to work on. But as far as the process goes, I don't know. I feel like when we get the beat, we already have like Alvi's gonna have something to lay down on it, and then I'm able to sit with him if one of us went. So honestly, I wouldn't say any of them took us that long a period of time because by the time we went back to recording, something was ready to be laid down.
All right, I got another question. Comparing this project to your past projects?
Yeah.
what's the most difference like with this one? Like, would you say that you have more of a conclusive theme, or is it like you try some new flows, or like what was like the different between this project and like the last project from you as an artist?
Honestly, this one, like I've grown more as an artist. So, like I know how I like to record. I know how I just like to work in general. Back then I was just kind of figuring everything out. With my old other releases, Pretty Young Thing and Enough of You, those did well. A lot of people liked those, but it was just kind of like I really didn't know what my sound was at that point. I didn't know how I wanted to like go into the studio and like how I really wanted to get things done. So right now I'm just like more grown as an artist, not just an artist, but like as an individual. So like I know how I like to work. I know what needs, like what I need to prioritize, what not. And I know how to like just work musically better and more creatively. So
was it like a confidence factor? Like on the mic?
Definitely. I was I've performed before in like in front of crowds and stuff, but it was more so like, okay, I'm actually on a mic, like this has got to sound like the best it could because it's gonna go right into people's ears. But it was definitely a big confidence factor at the beginning part, and then just as time grew on, I kind of grew more comfortable with the mic.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet? Well, how did you guys like actually get involved with music together?
We met. Was it? It was during COVID.
Yeah,
I think it was. I
2021.
met. So obviously y'all know, he's one of Nas' cousins.
Yeah.
So therefore we're family.
Bam.
But yeah, we met. So I guess that's 2020 shit.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean, chopped it. And then we had all like the family, everyone kicking it. So obviously we boys. But it took us forever to actually start working on music. In fact, I
remember you would always be telling me, you'd be like, yo, yeah, Nas has a cousin.
He sings,
he sings really well. But it's like it took you guys so long to actually get into the studio together.
I think it was
right at the start of COVID, maybe. No, I don't know.
Because that's when we met, like 2020. But then we didn't start working until like 21. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. We started working like near the end of 2021. But dang, yeah.
It was. I think it was because like I had health complications, so like I had some rheumatoid arthritis pop up, so my knee, ankle. I was just bedridden for a couple months, and so
I know. I thought this nigga was a bum back then. I was like, yo, he ain't hit me by no studio. I was like, I wanted you low key. I wanted you on Deviated. I wanted to do a bridge like mashup with you back then.
Shit, yeah.
And I'm like, man, he ain't hit me or nothing. I told him we go to the studio, and then the next time I had seen him, and then you told me about your ankle, and shit. And I was like, dang, no wonder, bro. And he's like, yeah, bro, I ain't even been out like that. Like, I ain't doing shit. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, we started officially cooking up probably near the end of 2021. So wow, it hasn't been that long. Yeah, dang, we already got a 7-song tape out. I like that. Exactly. I like it because it always feels like stuff is slower than it is, and then when you actually look at what the timetable was, it's pretty good. Yeah. We did it right before our last Thanksgiving trip. That was like when we had our first songs recorded. Yeah. So right, like a few weeks before that, so probably like October, September. I want to say maybe end of September started cooking up.
Did you guys have any like difficulties working with each other, or was it pretty fluid? Did you guys have anything that you guys bumped heads on? Anything like that?
Nah,
I mean,
pretty solid.
Yeah,
we got to make a lot. Like when you're making a project together, you got to make a lot of decisions together. Yeah. So it's like not everything's gonna be in agreement, but no, nothing like that. Nothing that wouldn't make sense for what we're doing. You know, like if you're setting something up, obviously you're gonna be like, should we do that? Should we do that? Yeah. Maybe let's do that. I think that sounds better. Now, what do you think? Or like. Just like putting shit together, but nothing is like, I can't work with this nigga. Hell no. We definitely got a lot more to cook up. A lot of it got me excited for our next project. I just think we gotta lock in on doing the most for this project. You don't drop 7 songs and just be like, fuck it, on to the next one. Yeah. We gotta get these videos shot. We gotta get a lot more promo. Horrible timing too. We went on a trip to Vegas. We were gone for like 4 days or something, or 3 days. Right when we get back, his ass goes to Hawaii. Yeah. So it has delayed our promo process, but we're going to have a lot more and a lot on TikTok because the really good podcast got my personal TikTok cracking. Yeah. And I ain't posted nothing, but every time I look, it says like 99 plus views on my page. It's all podcast. But see, I'm like, bro, I'm wasting all these eyes by not putting some shit up.
And I feel like with music, it's kind of cool that even if you do drop, especially like when you're like a new artist or something, you could drop the music and then start promoting it later. Yeah, it's obviously not ideal, but you can still do it and still get the videos out. Because once the videos are out, everybody's like, "Damn, this shit really rocking." I feel like listening to music through audio is awesome, but once you have a video with it,
the visuals,
it really ties the picture.
Which
together.
I hate.
Definitely.
I love making the videos. I love editing. But sometimes I'm like, man, I just want to put this shit out and people listen to this motherfucker. Like, take them to a place. But obviously, I like shooting our videos and whatnot. But I would like the feeling of like, if I could just drop and know that X amount of people are just instantly, boom, listening. And then we go and do the videos. Which, is kind of the case. But still, like, it's really
the world that we're in.
I think more what I'm saying is TikTok. Not so much music videos, but just the fact that everything needs to be put into some type of like 7-second or 15-second segment with some like cool shit in front of them. I'm like, man, I miss the days where you was getting the album and just listening to that motherfucker. Like, just on some exploring stuff. Oh, is this dude cool? What's that? Like, now it's like it got to bump on your social media feed first, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll listen to that. Yeah, I just miss like motherfuckers just listening.
That's how I get new music, man. I honestly just see other people talk about their shit, or they'll present it through a music video. They're like, yo, I just dropped this fire ass beat or song or whatever, and then I see it, I'm like, and then I go to Apple Music, and then I'm like, yo, this shit is heat, or it's like, oh damn, the hook was
that
fire.
was the only good part.
That was yeah. So it's like selling that promo very well. What would you guys say? I know you guys just dropped, but what's coming up next for you guys?
The videos.
If it's videos. What about musically? You guys got more shit that you're cooking up?
Oh, here go
like
ahead.
Individually?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're both releasing our own projects this year, individual projects, and then I think I would be on his, and vice versa, you'd be on mine. But right now, as far as like collab tapes, we got one under wraps. We've been working on it, but it's more so just focused on this tape for now, just all the promos, music videos, all that, and then we're gonna get to the next one.
Yeah. I was gonna say I kind of like it when the timeline where the artists drop, and then they kind of let them do whatever, or maybe you have some promo for it, and then the music videos come out after. Because I know like Kanye does shit like that, or he did it at least on his last album. True, he released the album, let it fly for a little bit, and then progressively kind of put out videos towards it to kind of keep people going back to the album. And they start kind of asking questions about it, like, is he gonna post videos for other ones? And then you also get to have like a new vision of that song, because by this point it's been like a month or two. People have heard it in the gym, they heard it in their headphones, they heard it in the car, but now you got these fire ass visuals to go with it, and I feel like that kind of revamps the traffic that goes through the music a little bit more, versus like, here's everything at once. Go listen, here's promo, and then it kind of goes away. So it's like you could kind of like stagger it a little bit. As long as it's quality content coming out, and then that can still carry you over into like the newer projects that you have.
That's facts.
So that shit's cool. And then a little heads up, I am the creative director. We'll be working on Bad Guy. So make sure to tap in. It's gonna be a good one, man.
Bad Guy gonna be a movie.
Like the question that I asked you, like, what's new? I'm trying out like a lot of new shit with this one. You know what I mean? But like I'm prepared for it. Like I'm ready. Got the storyboard ready. I already understand like the vision. Like I already know how the colors are gonna fucking look. And I'm still kind of questioning a little bit on the blue, because maybe just keep it red, just consistent throughout. But like the locations, like I took my time with. Like I was thinking a lot about like where to really shoot this shit at, And I think the locations that we got are gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have y'all looking dope as fuck. I ain't gonna give away the themes or like some of the shit like that, but. Man, I'm excited. We got a car rig coming in. Hey, that shit's gonna be nice. So.
Guess what Alvi and I's first song we ever cooked up was?
Message.
Nah. It can't be Bad Guy.
Second songs.
It can't be Bad Guy.
Nah. Bad Guy was more recent.
Okay.
Message was second, I think, right?
Message? No,
Toxic?
It was might have been Toxic. That was
Fuck no.
You didn't make
Toxic
Malibu?
was way more newer.
Oh no, Malibu was the second one.
Yeah, I thought it would be Mal, because I feel like it was one of the vibey ones when you showed it.
Fuck no, we did Dazed first.
Dazed.
And then we did Message. I know because we had Dazed and Message, and we played them in Palm Springs.
Oh shit.
And that wasn't Thanksgiving, it was Palm Springs. What's up, Thickums? Hello. But it wasn't we had those two first. Pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
Instant chemistry. Instant chemistry.
This is great. I remember just hearing the voice, and I was like, who is this? Yeah, this is Nas's cousin. I was like, what? And then I remember seeing you, and I was like, what? I was like, and then Travi had played me some other shit. He was like, yeah, bro, he got this high pitched shit, the singing shit, and he got some like low pitched shit. He's like, I'm trying to give him the high pitched shit. That shit. I was like, but that shit sounds good. And I kept calling out peanut butter and jelly. I was like, bro, y'all sound great. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got like the same like not I wouldn't even say pop. Like I would consider it more R&B, but I could kind of hear the pop just because it's more of a upbeat, kind of like bubbly. But y'all can get to the rap shit, so that's why I would consider it more hip hop and R&B versus hip hop and pop. Because I mean I feel like pop just. And maybe the theme of like the woman and shit like that as a muse or the issues in the relationship kind of lends more towards maybe pop. I don't know. Like
I feel like the drums though, the drums and like the
R&B.
I feel like the drums just weren't poppy. Like the poppy sound, there's no like claps and shit. But I think also I have a skewed view of pop because like if I think of pop now, I'm thinking of some bullshit like
hell yeah
that I just wouldn't be in the genre like Ariana or like Justin Bieber or some shit.
Exactly. And I would put y'all there.
I feel like pop has changed too, because I bet there's like R&B pop and rap pop, and there's so many forms of pop that comes out.
I want to make cloud
because
rap.
pop is popular, right?
Emo rap.
Emo pop?
Emo pop.
Pop.
That's for sure Alvi genre. Yeah, I make emo pop music.
One of my last questions. I was curious, like, if there were artists that inspired you, who would they be?
Honestly, there's a ton. I think growing up, it was Drake for a big part of it. But what really got me into music was Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez? Oh, that's my guy, bro.
It was the
Cubes guy.
Memories Don't Die album. I still remember it. And then I just kept listening to it like nonstop. And I was like, I think I could do something like this. Like I could make music. And then I pulled up to a homie's house. At the time, he was making a lot of music, so we bumped a couple songs out. Pretty Young Thing ended up coming out in one of the sessions, so we dropped that together.
Is that the SoundCloud one?
Pretty Young Thing? No, it's on my
Don't play
Spotify.
him like that.
Oh,
Don't play him like that, bro.
Which one was the SoundCloud?
It was Smokescreen.
Smokescreen.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like a little rap.
Is it true that you got beef with Michael Jackson's estate for calling the song "Pretty Young Thing"? That's what word on the streets is. I just wanted to confirm with you.
Nah, but I wish I was that big. I mean, shit. MJ.
That's what I
MJ's
was saying, bro. When you talk about like copyright for like beats and shit, I can't lie. Sometimes I'll be ripping and running because I'm like, man, look,
you be stealing.
If this it's art, right? It's art, okay. And I didn't steal it because if your tag is still on the beat, it's going out. I'm giving you free promo.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Exactly.
And not to mention though, if you get to the point, that's why some dudes that like if you getting barely any monthly listeners. Like, you don't have nothing cracking, no songs over, like, 20,000 streams. Yeah. What's really going to happen? Like, if you get a song to 50,000 streams, you know how much money is in that? It's not much.
$200.
It would cost you so much more to file the lawsuit than to actually garner anything back from it. No one's getting sued. If you get to the point where your shit is you getting sued for it, you like Juice WRLD. He got hella sued once his shit cracked, went crazy.
Mac Miller
but
too.
Hey, you didn't invest no money in the first place, so don't be mad when you lose some of that. You never had that shit in the first place.
Wow.
Yeah. What's that? You in your inspiration, you didn't like say the GOAT. Mr. Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, the big step up.
That new album, man.
You didn't like it?
I heard you loved it.
It's crazy.
I heard Alvi was saying that "Love Me Later" is better than Mr.
I think
Morale.
it is.
I heard a lot of people saying that. I didn't say it, but I heard a lot of people.
Hey, look, there's
like,
7 songs on "Love Me Later." I'll play again. I don't know if there's 7 on that. Mr. Morale, I can play again. It was pretty mid. Like thinking back about it now, and I listened to it again. And I still respect it, and I think it's a refreshing album coming from an artist
you're
talking.
still dick riding, okay?
Yeah,
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Coming from a top artist talking about social commentary and shit, but it just has no replay value for me.
I love that shit.
Yeah, because like we had some low key like pretty thought provoking shit on our project too. That's all I'm saying. But like that's what they saying. That's what they saying.
Oh,
they
like
saying,
sunny days.
Yeah,
sunny days, flower fields, power field. Like some of this stuff. See. The thing is, it's a grower, bro. By your third time listening to "Love Me Later," you'll have probably 25% of an understanding of everything that was said on that.
It be
shit,
going over
bro.
y'all heads. You're too smart. You know? y'all way too smart for these listeners, man.
That's part of the problem. But I don't know. They're saying what they're saying, bro. Mr. Morale.
One thing about Kendrick's shit is I'm wondering why he's so obsessed with Kodak this album.
He only had him twice.
He only had him twice? I thought he had him like 3.
Well, he I feel like he spoke at the beginning of there's a couple of songs that you could hear Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak talking and shit.
Yeah. Forgot, but I don't know. Maybe you like Kodak.
Yeah.
Kodak's a great artist. You know?
I mean, apparently it's supposed to be an album of his therapy session with one of like the top like psychologists.
See, okay, I don't
Wait,
like
what?
that part about Kendrick.
What?
All right, Kendrick could drop and they'll be like, "Oh, this is the reason why he said this bar." And it goes back to Good Kid, Mad City. This is the theory I have on Kendrick. He's talking about the NASA space mission that you didn't even know about. I'm like, shut the fuck up, yo.
Y'all
Like,
just don't get it.
yeah, like shut up. Like the address he said, the numbers was actually like, come on, it was a drop he had. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know that you used to be this guy?
With Kendrick?
What, last episode? Last episode?
No, not even last episode. I like the fact of what he was talking about, and I think that the production was decent enough to say it was a good album, I guess. But like, I still honestly think it was mid.
I love the album, man.
I would give it like a 7 out of 10, maybe.
So
6.5.
So you think the album is better than Love Me Later? Just say it if that's how you feel.
No,
don't put me in this situation, man.
So
you gotta
you really
sit it
would
right
take
next
that?
to me. Maybe if I was on a
You're
different
telling
podcast.
me if the Grammys were coming up, you're telling me that they're not going to look at Love Me Later at least a little bit if they're considering Mr. Morale?
Well, look, if he keeps worldwide steppers in there, I think y'all got him.
Oh,
That
shit.
was probably the worst song of that entire album.
I like that one.
Oh,
I like
that
that
shit
one.
was
That was when
horrible.
he was talking about fucking the white girls.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, maybe I'm racist. And like,
Oh, is that what he was saying? He was saying the F word in it a lot? Is
No,
that the-
no, the F word was Auntie's Diary.
Auntie's
I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
okay,
Love
that
Auntie's
last
Diary.
sentence he said, I kind of flew over my head. I was just like, what?
About how we just thought white people say the N word?
Yeah, I was like, why would you throw that in there?
You
I was
came
so-
back 5 years later talking about the white people need to start saying the N word.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Mr. Morale. Pharrell had like a nice beat on that one.
Yeah,
He
you
was,
got.
like the one, the little humming.
See,
Bro, I be singing Die Hard in my song in my car all the time. Shimmy, shimmy, Coco.
Look,
I like Father Time. Father Time was good. Sampha did a good ass
Father
job.
Time.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a confession. I was headed back from Vegas, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get ready for the pod. I need to give this. Obviously, I know I was talking a lot of shit, but realistically, I'm a music lover. I'm gonna give it another run through, play it back, and see if I find stuff that I didn't find the first time. And then I started to. I'm listening, and I actually started to kind of like something, and I'm like, you know what? No, I gotta have my game face for the pod. I turned it off. I'm like, I can't hear something and genuinely like it, and then come back to the pod and be able to have the same fire I had before.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Okay.
So I'll listen to it later, but for now, I gotta stay on my path because the TikTokers are not gonna deter me, bro, and the YouTubers. We have some people come to our defense, man.
I love it.
Hey,
The
I just love
YouTubers are more civilized than the TikTokers. I'll tell
way
you
more.
that.
I love the
They're
fact that you can be
adults.
objective about it. Like you say, hey, I don't like the album. Okay, that part's really alarming. You say you don't like the album, and people are like over unsubscribing. You just don't get it. It's like, damn. So I had
Later.
a different opinion than you did, and now you don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I only listen to podcasts that fuck with Kendrick's albums.
Like,
Sorry,
damn, that's
champ.
fucked up.
I hope you die.
But I love the fact that somebody else was like, yo, I agree with him.
Like I'm following I'm subscribing just because I saw this bullshit comment.
Yeah,
and
so,
I
I mean,
agree with y'all for being
that-
objective.
We're not gonna dick ride. You know what I'm saying? Like we might pick sides. Like of course we're gonna pick sides for a topic. Like
Only
that's-
Tory's gonna dick ride.
No.
Did you?
All right, when the next Drake shit come out, I don't want to hear his shit.
Yeah. Bro, did you see the amounts of money that Kendrick put into the marketing?
None.
Really?
Absolutely
None.
Really?
Yeah, none.
Not at all, bro. This one
That's
he dropped
so
it.
impressive.
He just ended up in Ghana playing
You know,
soccer.
Wait, he dead ass didn't put any.
No,
Wait, are y'all just saying that, or is that
no,
actually like
so
a thing?
for real. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen any promo?
at all.
All he did was drop great content,
Music videos.
dropped the shit, and then
Bro,
TikTok picked it up and started playing all his other shit. Like, huh, like that
The
sound.
only promo that he had was the Heart Part 5.
Oh yeah.
That's it. You don't see anything. He drops it and goes on vacation with
But a
his
lot
wife.
of it is behind the scenes though, with like the playlisting and the front page of Apple and like just
yeah.
the different
Yes,
DSPs. And that's why I thought I'm like, wait, literally nothing? Because that would be crazy. He got 286,000 first week. If he didn't promo it at all, it would be wild.
But you know how on Twitter you could like quote tweets, right?
Uh-huh.
So apparently it was like a fan, just a random fan. He was like, "Oh, I can't wait for Kendrick to drop again." And then he quoted that tweet saying, "Oh yeah, I'm dropping Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers on this day." So he released that album info that he's dropping it through like someone random just through that tweet.
That's the thing I love about Kendrick.
Yeah.
When he says that he's gonna drop a project, he drops it.
Yeah.
He ain't like
Also
fucking
the pushback.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Fucking Kanye over there.
Extended.
7 listening parties, 8 arenas. It's like, damn, son, like just drop the shit. We want to hear it.
Yeah.
And if it's cool to see that Kendrick is like that type of perfectionist. And I also enjoyed that he didn't like. He's one of those artists like Isaiah Rashad. We're gonna be waiting for some shit
You
to
love to
drop.
talk about Isaiah.
That's my dog. That's my dog too. Tory Lanez, Isaiah Rashad.
Y'all want to talk about the Isaiah his sit down with Joe Budden?